So Phantom Forces has a lot of settings, and I feel like most people haven't actually dove into them. And so I want to make a video on the best settings that you should be using, or rather the best settings for your PC and what you might prefer. So as soon as you go into the settings tab, there is quite a lot to deal with. There's different game, display, advanced, everything like that. But I'm going to break it down in the most simplistic way possible to say it, and probably give you the most accurate representation instead of some super high content creator for the game telling you what to use. Instead, I'm going to explain on what it is and how you can accurately give yourself the best experience. So the best thing for gameplay, field of view, anywhere between 90 and 120 I would recommend. Higher FOV gives you more spatial awareness, I guess. You can see more of the map, you're not so zoomed in. It's rather, I'm not going to tell you exactly what to use. I use 109, use that if you would like to, but try it, test it out, see what kind of FOV you like best. Now the toggle invert y-axis, I never recommend this for anybody as it will invert your mouse, meaning if you look up with your mouse, you will look down. Toggle dynamic stance, I highly recommend turning this to false only because it makes you feel better, I guess, while running and just viewing your character as a model. It makes it a lot easier. Toggle direct angular input, that I recommend turning on to true, because what this can do is this will allow you to do a nice sniper glitch. And let me show you what I mean. So the sniper glitch that I'm referring to can only be done with a sniper on a scope on it. Scope in, and you can just keep going up and up and up until you are looking completely behind you. Oh, well, okay. Or, you know, maybe, okay, we're gonna try this again. You can turn around, scope behind, and you can constantly move your mouse up, allowing you to do a complete and utter 180, I think. How low is my sensitivity? There we go, Jesus. Meaning I can now view things upside down. Which, it's nothing fancy, it's just something really cool. Mouse sensitivity, I will never ever tell you what mouse sensitivity you're supposed to use. That is for you to decide. If you want to play on high sense, go play high sense. You want to play on low sense, go play low sense. Now, the one thing though, is that this sensitivity does not determine everything. If you didn't know, there's a Roblox sensitivity right here as well, which you can mess with. For display, now this is entirely up to you guys. If you guys want to have the most true Phantom Forces experience, leave everything in the game objects row, leave everything of that true. But if you have a lower-ish end PC, or you just don't like any of these things, I would recommend turning them off. Kid-friendly damage, it's the red ring around you whenever you get hit. Ragdolls I turn off as they can take up a lot of frames, so I recommend turning that off. And also people can hide inside of bodies. Bullet holes I recommend turning on, simply just because of the fact that you can see where people are shooting you from. Muzzle effects, turn them off in every single capacity possible. This will reduce the amount of brightness on muzzle guns. Normally you'd have to put on a flash hider. This kind of works in the same way, just not as much. And the particle sparks, everything like these, all these, I recommend turning them off. HUD settings, I recommend leaving all these on. If you're a streamer and turn this on, that will place every single person as the named player. Nothing like that, it's nothing special. I recommend leaving all these on. Rendering, if you want the true Phantom Forces experience, leave everything of this on. This will give you shaders, daytime cycle, everything like that. And then third-person camo skins also do affect you as well, as that will render everybody's skin to show up. I recommend turning this off as it will just better affect your PC. First-person camo skins, obviously leave it on. You guys want camos. They look so cool. I highly recommend it. Toggle lobby weapon models, up to you. If you want the guns here, like, look, as soon as I turn this on, all guns load in. I'm hearing noises. I leave it off just because I like listening to music in the background, everything like that. Scaling settings, completely up to you guys. Doing this will change how big things are. Like, take for example the chat scale. It's at 1. I can crank that up super high, making the chat really big. Now advanced, I'm not too 100% sure on. I leave everything at 1 millisecond as that is the fastest response time possible. So I'm gonna assume that's the greatest. And blood parts can be whatever you guys want. Now, I don't really like streamers saying, hey, copy my setup, it works, copy my settings, you'll be better, as it's just a different experience for everybody. I don't really want you guys to go and copy my setups. That's why I was saying a whole lot of I'm leaving this up to you guys, because that's really what it is. If you want the best gaming experience, you want the best things for you. I'm just telling you my personal preferences and why I leave them on or off, everything like that. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is the graphics quality. If you have a super low-end PC that can't really handle Roblox graphics a lot, you can take this all the way down. I leave mine all the way up. It makes things look a little better, and I know that my PC can handle it. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video or did like me explaining it and would want more tutorials, Not really a tutorial, but more of an explanation of things. Leave it down in the comments of what you guys want me to make a video about, because I'm currently trying to explore what to do with my content and trying to branch out a little bit, see what you guys like. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.